Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant. One of the common themes across the people that we talk to on the telephone, that we do a lot of telephone calls in our part of our daily work routine, is we ask a question: have you done this kind of business before? Meaning the money transfer business, the remittance business, the payments business, the cross-border payments business, the mobile banking, mobile money business. And in most cases, the answer is no. And in very few cases, the answer is somewhat yes. But a question that we ask to which the answer is almost invariably no is, have you taken any AML or compliance training? In most cases, the answer is no, they haven't. They don't have even the basic understanding of what AML, KYC, CTF, etc. is all about. If you ask them, well, haven't you done some basic understanding of what KYC is, or KYB is, or what a compliance program looks like, what a CIP looks like, what AML is, what the basics of AML are, etc. And the answer is usually no, we don't know. We've been going through, and by we I mean myself, my co-founder, especially my co-founder Dr. Mara WESSELING. She's a PhD in AML and CTF, counterterrorism and financing. And what we've been doing is we've been trying to go through the entire video series on YouTube, and we found great videos, conflicting videos, and our goal was to curate everything together. The problem with curating is there's a lot of overlap, there's a lot of commercial selling, there's a lot of product placement and white papers, and sometimes the nomenclature is very, very difficult, and the taxonomy is very difficult to understand. The business vernacular under which these videos are made, from a layman's point of view, not so easy to understand. So what have we decided to do? Well, after having studied it for almost a year, we have come to two conclusions. Number one, there is definitely a need for a very baseline course. So we will call it elementary and intermediate level courses. These are not ACAMS level courses. These are not very advanced courses. These are very elementary and intermediate level courses. So this is the level that we want to operate on, not that level. And these courses are meant for people who are entering the workforce, the field, the business side of things for the very first time. So these videos are meant for people who are entering the workforce for the very first time, the business arena for the very first time, the field for the very first time, or would like to even just learn about the field. I mean, it's not, a daily routine. You ask a small boy, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a compliance officer. Of course, no one says that, right? They all want to be a doctor, a firefighter, a jet or a tank rider, or what have you, but no one wants to be a compliance officer. So our goal is not to make compliance officers. Our goal, like I said, is elementary and intermediate. Our goal is to teach at that level. Are we selling a course? No, we are not. So that brings me to the second thing. We believe education and information like this should be free, not to be charged for, 100% free. So the entire course, the entire series that we plan to put out will be 100% as a playlist on YouTube, free for anyone to look and learn. And we will do very small modules of it. So we will do maybe a module for FATF, we will do FATF 2.0, FATF 3.0, so that only that module changes in that playlist and everything else doesn't have to change. We can only change, and we can make get subject matter experts from, let's say, Africa, from Asia, from North America, from Europe, from Latin America, from the GCC, who can then have, again, very small subject matter related, very condensed 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10-minute courses or video descriptors on AML and compliance related to their part of the world, their geography. The whole goal is not to make money off it. That's not the case. We are not promoting anyone else's product. We are just looking at getting this out. We may, and this is the may, we may come up with a certification process, but that will be 100% optional, and that will be so affordable. So for maybe like $10, you can go get a certificate that you've taken this course, because initially you can't write on a YouTube, I have taken this course. you need to have some sort of a certification. So maybe we'll register an institute as such, and Dr. Mara will sign off that, yes, you took this course and you took this test online and you passed the test. But for the coursework, 100% coursework is going to be free, anyone to use, everyone to educate, and all curated and timelined in a proper manner. That is what we are striving to do. We need a lot of support. We need a lot of ideas. If you have anything, please, 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 there's the contact form in the description below. Fill it out. Give us ideas. Tell us how we can improve it. If you are someone who is already in the AML space, if you're an CAMS person, if you're a compliance officer, if you're a compliance expert and you want to get along, this is a communal effort. We want to make sure, like I said, we are not making money from it. The whole thing is to get there is a huge shortage of compliance people in the world. We all know that. But beyond that, the entry level, when you start a fintech company, when I was working for a fintech company, one of the first things we had to do and our entire crew had to do was to take basic compliance training and pay for a certificate. The certificate was pretty darn expensive. I think it was about $150 or something. And imagine, 20 people taking that certificate, suddenly $3,000 had to be paid for something that was so very basic. And I've thought about, why can't we have the very same thing again in a very modular format? I don't have to register anyway, YouTube it, find it, play it, and learn it. And only if I want a certificate, I can go and give a test for it, pay $5 or $10 and get my certificate for that module only. That is the idea. If you would like to get involved as a compliance expert, as a subject matter expert, as a contributor, remember, this is for community service only. This is all pro bono. If that's the intention and you would like to get involved, again, please, there's a contact form in the description below. Get in touch with us or reach out to me through LinkedIn. You probably can go and search me for it, and I'll be happy to speak to you. So this is what we are planning to do. I don't know how long it'll take, given these uncertain times right now. It may take us about a year to put everything out and together, but we really want to start with something at the entry level for employees at all levels. You could be an IT administrator, you could be a salesperson, a pre-sales person, you could be customer support. And then what we want you to do is we want you to have a homogeneous entry level understanding of what AML and compliance is all about. And as you go up the ranks and or within your particular departments and your verticals, you can get better at the most an intermediate level. Nothing more after the intermediate level. After that, we hand it over to the professional organizations like ACAMS, etc. But at least everyone else in the organization would have a baseline understanding of what AML is. And like I said, 100% free, all on YouTube for everyone else to learn in small modules. That's what Dr. Mara and I are trying to do. And like I said, if you have a suggestion, we'll be more than happy to take to it, listen to it, consider it, and maybe even meet you somewhere down the line and see how we can implement it. I hope you give us some your good wishes and suggestions, and I hope we are able to deliver on what we are trying to do. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing off.